Hi Cancer, and welcome to your Love Story Tarot reading for May 2019. I'm just going to go with one storyline for this reading, so it will resonate and fit or it will not. So Cancer, I'm going to start off by pulling a card for your energy and a card for the energy of the other person in this love story. All right, well there you are. Okay, what do we have? We have admirer. So, Cancer, you are either being very much admired by the other person in this connection, or you are kind of watching somebody from afar, crushing, have a deep admiration for them, all right? So let's explore further and see what's coming out over here. Okay, love yourself. So, Cancer, with these two cards, what I feel about this connection, first and foremost, is this is not a relationship that is currently together. This is a relationship where one person is very much interested in this person, but over here, it's like they have some emotional baggage that they're working on. They've been through some things, and right now may be a self-love journey or a solitude journey for that person. It's not to say they don't feel emotion back, it's just they have some emotional damage. So this could be you or this could be you. Go with the side that most fits for you. All right, so let's add to this and gain some more insight. Okay, so we have boundaries, and we have patience and timing. Yes, this person's healing, going through a breakup, maybe even currently in another relationship that's coming to an end. It's just over here, we're not ready for a relationship yet. Over here, it's like I would love to be with you. I have feelings for you, but with boundaries, this is either where this person has put some boundaries there, like we can't be more than friends, we can't be more than XYZ until you're emotionally available or until you're out of your current situation. All right, so it's like I really want you, but there's some boundaries that have to be in place, or spirits coming in the month of May and forcing this person to finally put some boundaries up if that's what needs to happen. So let's pull a card to see the energy that exists in between. All right, supportive. Okay, yeah. So listen, Cancer, somebody's going through something. And because of that, it's like the relationship's on hold, or the relationship just can't happen yet, at least not in May, because this person really needs to heal and get over some things. And, you know, whether you... Hold on, let me just look at this for a second. Yeah, it's one person is not ready. They're going through some things. They need a lot of love and support. And the other person very much wants to be romantically involved, but has to either put boundaries up or recognize the boundaries that currently exist, because you know, the other person is just not ready yet. And it doesn't mean like they don't have feelings. They're just emotionally not there. Like something has happened to them. They've been through some things. So let's pull some more cards here. Whoa. All right, that's way too many. Okay, so we have accountability, incomplete, total alignment, unaligned intentions, And dream rendezvous. Okay, Cancer, yeah. There's a beautiful connection going on. Okay. The only soul card that came out was right here, the in between, the supportive, total alignment. Right now, this relationship can only be a friendship. It cannot be more than that, because one person is able and capable of love, affection, of being all the way in. The other person is not. Do you see that? They're healing. There's nothing for them to give. It's not fertile. There's no growth. It's just dry. It's empty. They're unable at this time. But there is this beautiful soul connection here, and right now, this point of the relationship, we're both learning a lesson, okay? This person is learning about patience and timing and the healing process and what that truly entails. This person over here is learning about boundaries and, I don't want to say self-worth, but there's an element to that, where despite how much you care and love somebody, you still have to have boundaries, and you can't self-sacrifice. You know, attentions have to be aligned with each other. And as a friendship, as a supportive friendship, we're right on point with that. Like, that's exactly where you guys are in the month of May, even though there's this beautiful connection that exists. And you know, if we don't talk, if we don't see each other, there's a sense of feeling incomplete, and we dream about each other and we meet each other there. In fact, you guys often meet in the dreamscape, whether you realize it or not. It's just somebody isn't ready. They've got a lot of healing to do, and since that's like the overall message, to me, that spirit's saying, like, don't give up, don't give in, but you've got to recognize what this is for right now, and that other person really needs to heal before they can be complete and have a whole heart to give, okay? So let's pull some clarity. All right, so we have baggage, overwhelmed, and scattered. Yeah, and accountabilities. So, Cancer, I get the sense that the person that needs to heal isn't really maybe fully aware of that or taking accountability for that. And maybe that's been the problem in the past. And in May, there's a sense where they're stepping up to that and realizing, you know what? I'm just not ready for this. Like, there's nothing in me to give. Not that I don't want to, but there's just, I'm not, you know, there's things in me that are missing that I need to restore based on what I've been through, the damage that I have within. Yeah, because under this incomplete, we have blinded projections, restrictions. So until this person heals their wounds, they're unable, okay? They cannot love, they cannot give, they cannot do, they cannot be the full potential of all that could be until they are fully healed. All right? We have stimulating messages or desires revealed under this total alignment. Cancer, I feel this is more about a talk of, yeah, there's great connection and chemistry, but again, we're just going to be friends until you get through your emotional healing, you get out of the relationship, whatever's going on there. On unaligned intentions, we have restoration, revelations, and visions. That's the realization of the incompatibility that exists. Like, I feel there's been a sense of this, but something about the month of May just really brings it to the forefront. And I feel that's the boundaries come into place. And it's like, until you're healed or you're out of your relationship, we're not going to be romantic anymore. Or I'm not going to pursue that avenue with you because, you know, the illumination, that would be the sun. There's definitely this sense of healing needing to take place, and cooperation, project, teamwork. So this coming out under Dream Rendezvous, Cancer, you guys definitely meet each other in dreams. They have dreams about you, you have dreams about them, but I feel this is more than just like a dream. Your consciousness actually like communicate through dreams, if that makes sense. So Cancer, the month of May, it's all about being friends, being supportive, understanding, but the full recognition of this relationship cannot reach its full potential until the other person is healed or out of their other relationship and healed. It's just it's a distorted energy. There's an imbalance. It won't work until that takes place, okay? So I'm just going to pull a few more cards. All right, so we have celebration, date, good times. So there's definitely going to be interaction between the two of you in May. But again, it's all about boundaries, Cancer. Life is good, accomplishment, prosperity. Again, you know, since this is coming out on incomplete and restriction, this to me is just a reiteration that the full potential of this connection is this, but it can't be achieved until, again, the healing or the complete severance of another relationship. And we're learning, we're growing, we're evolving. And you know what? Gemini had some of these similar cards. So emptiness, guilt, insecurity. That's what we're coming out of. That's what needs to be healed and overcome. And it leads us to this Ace of Emotions, new love energies. Yes, Cancer, there is definitely a soul connection here. However, as I've said through the whole reading, one person really needs to heal and own that about themselves. Because it's like this relationship will never reach its full potential until that actually happens and takes place, okay? It's vital for this relationship, for the other person involved to let go of past baggage, past relationship, whatever's going on there, and allow full healing. And in that space, you know, there's this beautiful love connection. It's almost like somebody's damaged goods right now. It doesn't mean they're less than of a person or anything like that. It's just when you're damaged goods, emotionally you're not available. Emotionally you're not mature. You're raw. There's just a lot going on in that space, and you have no capacity to love and honor somebody else the way that they truly deserve, because you're just a mess inside. So that's why boundaries are very important, so that this doesn't turn into a codependency type of situation where the one that's in the struggle turns to the other to make them feel better, to lift them up, to pick them up. That can't be the situation. It's like this side finally needs to get strong and able on their own, figure it out on their own. Doesn't mean in the connection not be a friend, not be there, but it's like, I can't do the work for you. I can't save you. You can't come and go from my bed as you please, or, you know, just something along those lines. Whatever this is, the healing or the total release of another relationship, that's what must happen first, Cancer. For this relationship to reach its full potential. And it does have amazing potential with this card right here. Okay, total alignment. So those are your messages, Cancer. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.